Hey guys, it's your boy Dusty Truth here with something very exciting for you today. I recently had a deep run on a GG poker event. My friends from GTO LAB did a hand review video. Coach Dylan Lindy did an amazing job. So I want to show you the type of videos you get if you're a member on their site. They put out multiple videos a week covering different topics. So today's a breakdown of my deep run. So I'm going to share a small clip for you just to show you the type of videos you get.
So in this hand, Dusty raises from the hijack, and we get this Jack 6-5 board. So this board is pretty interesting. It's very dry, and again, we kind of want to think about overall ranges. As I talked about in the first hand, things I'm thinking about immediately are we have a bunch of pairs in between Jack and 6. We are going to have a bunch of suited unpaired hands here, and we're going to have strong top pairs and over pairs. So we are going to want to be betting large and checking. I think that our hand can fairly easily go into either side. I tend to want to go with large bet here, with maybe a little bit higher than 50% frequency. And by large bet, I'd go with like B70, something like this. The reason I say I like to bet this hand is because it turns equity very well. Two, when you bet large, it's pricing out better ace-x from peeling in position. So you're cleaning up outs, which is great. You're immediately starting to put pressure on some middle, like cards that are in the middle. Pocket eights, pocket nines. Obviously, they're going to be peeling once at least. But you kind of get to build a dynamic and deny equity to some of the lower equity 1-over card backdoor flush draw hands that are in position. So Dusty goes with a small bet here. I don't think that this is something that loses much EV, but I do think that it allows our opponent to make more clear decisions. Another thing I think about here is check raising. This hand isn't that bad of a check raise candidate as far as things go. So it's something to consider. It does have the ability to turn equity. And Dusty goes with a check on this 4, which I think is exactly what I would do. I think we're going to have a fairly low frequency bet here after we bet small on this flop. A lot of our hands are going to have nothing at this point or be middle pairs and or, a top pair that isn't really sure and might get more value from calling our opponent's bets. River, we get a very good river card, and Dusty goes with a B75, which I think is perfect. I think our opponent's going to have pretty much all bluff catchers and no nutted hands. So effectively, this is kind of the nuts for us. The reason I say our opponent's going to have no nutted hands is it takes a very special player to be flatting with 7-9 suited when there's two 12 big blind stacks in the blinds. So yeah, I think best takeaway from this is just think about the flop action a bit.
Okay, so I just wanted to share a small hand from you so you guys can see the type of video we get. If you want to watch the rest of that video and other videos, you can use code Dusty and sign up to GTO Lab. There is a bit of savings there for you. So hopefully you guys can do that. And I'll see you guys on the felt. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace.